Hi, Kais Cusades! Go ahead, stranger. Are you here to discuss your orders, Morris? Or is there something else you want? Well, I talked to Asfat Antabolis, and he... I don't know. Told me about an errand, I guess. Some dumb I believe... Oh, wait, I already told you that. Sorry, I'm high in moon sugar. I can't really remember what I say. Who are you again? I'm Morris. Ah, yeah, I don't know who you are. So I talked to Asfat Antabolis. He's the drill master of the Belmora. You already told me that. I don't know what to tell you. I want more orders. Those notes are from Asfat Antabolis? Excellent. I trust he didn't work you too hard for them. I'll look them over in more detail later, but now I have some new orders for you. So, more orders, right? How often do I have to repeat that word? I want more orders. Oh, you want more orders? Who are you again? Well, anyway, I glanced over this guy's notes. They cover the 6th house admirably, but not the Neverring cult. Hop on over to the Balmora Mages Guild. It's right next to the Balmora Fighters Guild. Get Sean Grandma's Gop to tell you what she knows about their Neverring. She'll have some silly errand for you. Do what she asks. And report back when she's given you the information. Sean Grandma's Gop. Very smart. For an orc, that is. An unhealthy interest in the dark arts, perhaps, but very smart. She's always worried that the temple will bust in and stick her in the fire. And worried with good reason. Okay, well, I'll see you later. I'm going to sell this, and that, and that, and this. Because, you know, lots of money and I like lots. We already have like, 3,400. So, should be enough to maybe buy some new stuff at some point. But I'm not sure if the, shut up, if that armor dude has the kind of armor that we want. The Razor Hole. I think they have weapons here. Though I could be wrong. No, I'm not wrong. Hello, Thorak. Your name is Morris. And you're new here in Belmora? Well, my name is Thorak. And I don't mind answering questions. I have nothing else on my mind right now. And if I start to bore you about Morrowind lore, just let me know. I just want to repair some stuff. And then, I'm going to ask you about weapons. Ask me about weapons anytime. I really like weapons. I sell them, you know. Yes, I do know. That's why I'm here. A silver longsword. So that's... We have a steel shard sword, and it has a slash of 20, so... Let's see, what else have you got? Maybe a claymore. I like claymores. Silver claymore. Now that is a weapon that I want to be seen with. Then I can get rid of this iron longsword because I just don't need that. And do you take this? Of course you don't. Total cost. I'm just going to bump that down to 300. See how we do. Well enough. Now with this silver claymore, we don't have a shield anymore. That's not too bad though. I don't intend to be hit. Although in this game it's not as easy not to be hit as it is in, for instance, Oblivion or other stuff. But just look at me. Don't I look awesome with my big ass claymore? Huh? Yeah, thought so.
By the gods, you tourists are a nuisance.
You say that with a guy with a huge claymore in his hands. You're not really bright, are you? No, you aren't. I thought so. Sell stuff, sell stuff, sell stuff. So I just completely forgot I wanted to sell stuff. So quickly, get rid of this stuff. Wow, the nerf to give me such a low amount of money for that. 250 is the lowest I'll go. You know what? 250 now is the lowest I'll go. And that was a bad deal. Da 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 da. Deal was bad. Okay, now I have to talk to Shura Gromosgub, or whatever her name was. But yeah, we saw her earlier. That's her. Sharon Gromosgub. No, no interruptions. How many times? Oh, you're one of Kai's associates? That's a different matter. Kais and I have a very satisfactory arrangement, and I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement if you'll complete a little errand for me. Oh, an errand again. The errand, then, is very simple. I need the skull of Level Andrano. You'll find it in the Andrano Ancestral Tomb. But take care not to upset the natives. The Dunmer have some peculiar primitive prejudices against necromancy, and take grave objection to unauthorized tomb visits. As she lisps a bit because of the teeth, like, you see them? The teeth? Okay, where's this, Andrano Ancestral Tomb, then? A tomb is south of Pelagia, just off the road, just before you reach the fork where the road goes southwest towards Sidonin and southeast to Vivek. You may need an enchanted blade, some spiritual immune to normal weapons. Here, take this old short sword, and maybe these old scrolls will come in handy. Okay, who was Levu Andrano? He was no one special, a journeyman enchanter. There may be many skulls in Andrano Tomb, but you will have no problem recognizing Levu's skull from the ritual markings. I'm not going to ask about necromancy. It's not a field that I want to, you know, be associated with. Okay, so I can't really use my claymore there because it's not enchanted.
Yes.
I guess I can use it on some animals, on some beasts, but most of them will be immune to it, and you can only hit them with enchanted weapons, of which I have a fair supply of 2 of them, and this one I think has plenty of charge for at least a bit of, to wreak a bit of havoc. I think you recharge them simply by resting. So if at any point I'm like, shit son, my weapons are all empty like, then I can just wait a bit. Obviously I have to wait a bit outside the presence of enemies, because the same as in all the other games, you can't actually rest when you're standing right next to an enemy, which makes some sort of sense. That's an area in which Bethesda makes sense. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to run towards Pelagia now and see a man about a dog, or rather see some ghosts about a skull. I love how those, those drummer things just jut out at really odd angles. It's like, yeah, we don't care about like gravity and shit. We'll just build them out that way, and we'll make it look cool instead of making it conform to, proper building structural weaknesses and strength and stuff like that. Because we're drummer and we can do stuff. So what we need to do is go past Pelagia, find some obscure little cave of some description, and steal a skull. Now this is one of them caves that I never really enjoyed going into back when I was younger, but I don't know. It's just because of the creatures there. There's as far as I remember, the creatures there could be relatively strong. So I think that was the main reason that I wasn't too happy about going in there. But let's see. Maybe this time it won't be as nerve-wracking, because last time I played this it was with a rogue, and I'm just noticing now that everything is so much easier with this character. I think this is a Kwama mine, so I don't think we need to bother with this, but I'm just checking it out quickly. Adunamurun. So no, it's not Andrano Ancestral Tomb, but I think we have to go a bit further for that one. Also, this is also what I really like about Morrowind. Just look at that. Giant fucking mushrooms. Man, there's shrooms everywhere! Yes. It's just, I don't know. it makes it so much more special, I guess. The look of things. I mean, I love the look of Skyrim, and it just, you know, it looks great. It's just sorely lacking in giant mushrooms, don't you think? Actually, if your acrobatics is high enough, you can jump from mushroom to mushroom, which is really cool. I don't think I'm going in the... Or am I going in the right direction? Is this it? Is this where I need to be? It might be. Andrano Ancestral Tomb. No, it isn't. I think I need to... No, oh man, I need to go much further south than this. I'm just going in entirely the wrong direction. But then what else is new? This is Morrowind. You're supposed to get lost. You're supposed to just... And this is the Elder Scrolls. You're supposed to not follow directions for a while. But I'm actually trying to advance in the main storyline for a bit. So at least we get some, you know, some quick quests in the high levels and stuff like that. And get the story, you know, advance a bit in the story itself. Which is, I think, what makes a game interesting. I mean, I love the way that Elder Scrolls always offers, like, side quests and alternate stuff you can do. But a main quest is very important. Because, you know, it needs to, you need to have some sort of backstory that makes sense and stuff like that. And that's what I hate. That's one of the things. I mean, there's many things I hate about Oblivion, but that's one of the main things I hate about Oblivion, is that the main quest is so annoying. And not even because the story is bad. I mean, the story is bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, the story is quite bad. But, you know, it's my main problem is that I really don't want... That's a Gar! Hello, Gar! My main problem is that I need to close those Oblivion gates. And closing those Oblivion gates is awful. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it! I mean, I just don't like going into that red, stereotypical evil place, and I don't know, it just... I really don't like it. So this... Okay, so that guy, that's a ghost, and he won't die with this weapon, so I need to use... Uh-oh. Yeah, he got me there. Okay, you know what? I'm going to... Wow, pretty red screen. I'm going to do a restore fatigue. Because I think that's what got me down. Like, come on. Let me hit you. Help me help you. Ah, see, I just need to hit him once, but I need to hit him. Now I don't want to... Dead body. What? Oh, you actually... Chitin spear, I don't want that. But yeah, you have spears in this game. Why are there no spears in Skyrim? I want spears. Why are there no spears? Can I receive a blessing? Yes, please. Oh, you can actually... Oh, nice. Receive a restoration. Cure. What's that? Is that just everything? I don't know. What does that do? I don't know. It confuses me. There's bad guys everywhere around this place. I think there's one behind this door. Yes, there is. Hello! What's this? It's a shroom. And enables you to water walk. Fire swords! Value 100! Yes, please! Have you got anything useful? Just an iron claymore, but I have a silver claymore. Or a steel one, I don't care. Makes no difference. You thought you had something on me, didn't you? Oh, you thought wrong. Ooh. I'll pick those... yeah, that's the main reason I don't like archery in this game. Is because of the dice roll thing. That's the only true thing that Oblivion has over Morrowind is, and Skyrim obviously has over Morrowind, is the way that you can actually, you know, the way archery works. Archery is tons improved in the later games, because they actually allow you to hit. And in this game, it's a question of whether you'll hit, and it's totally random. And sometimes you are just completely unlucky. Hello! That's one ugly dude. Oh, sometimes I just completely get the buttons wrong. Still, Skull of Levula Andrano. Any ghosts? No? Good. And a Dagger of Judgment. Value 6. No. No, I'm not going to bother with that. Bone Mold Helm. How heavy is it? Yeah, I can carry that. Cheap and bargain. Not really doing anything for me. I'm going to sell this because I don't really use fire stuff anyway. Ooh. Never going to use it. But still, it's knowledge. And this is too cheap, I'm not going to take that. Ashed salts. Oh man, this music. This is so Morrowind for me. Which is obvious because, you know, this is Morrowind. But yeah, it's... This music, if I hear this music, the first thing I think is Morrowind. And I think I can hum it like just from the top of my head. No trouble at all. You can wake me up at night and I can just hum this. But I've heard this soundtrack so often. I used to mod for Morrowind quite a bit. So you know what? At some point, maybe when I finished, don't bring a bow to a knife fight. Is someone else attacking me? Yes, someone else. Hello. Please die. Come on. You are extremely ugly. Come on. Finally. Damn. Oh wait, is that like Andrano's tomb? Is that where we just were? Yeah, because the door is open. That's where we just were. Oh, that guy was actually quite dangerous or annoying for a while. But yeah, as I was saying, at some point, if you guys want, I'll see if I can conjure up some of my old mods. I used to make like landmass mods, just, you know, small islands here and there. That I used to spend quite a bit of time on to make them look just right, you know? And if you want, I can just load them up just to one session, just not, you know, not with this character or anything, just, you know, for a quick walk around to show you what I did. Just, I might do that like this weekend or something if you guys want it. First though, let's take back this call to Sharon Gromosgob. I must give props to Bethesda with coming up with so many names. And the thing about this game too, about Morrowind, is that many of the bandits are actual people with names as well. So if there's like a guy in a cave who attacks you, he has a name. He's not called Marauder or like Bandit Thug, Bandit Dude, Bandit Guy, Bandit Mr. Man. No, he's called Adranes Mosgurlup or something, I don't know. But, you know, a name. And on the one hand, it's really awesome that they named everyone in this game. I mean, that's just awesome that they managed to come up with so many names. Bless you. On the other hand, how does your player character actually know the name of some rando bandit he met on a field somewhere? Still, I prefer having the names over not having the names, but I guess that with the respawning enemies in Oblivion and Skyrim, it's not really, you know, it's not really doable. Of course, you have respawning enemies in this game as well, just not humans or, you know, people as far as I know. Creatures and undead and shit, they will respawn. And of course, you have those assassins that spawn on you when you rest, if you have Tribunal installed, and that they can be a pain, and they're just called assassin. But yeah, they're one of the few people who, you know, who they did this with. And by the way, if you want me to become part of like a very specific guild or whatever group, faith in this game, just tell me, and of course provide an argument. Because if you just say, yeah, become member of the Mage Guild, lol 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 lol, then I mean, it wouldn't really make much sense for Morris, obviously, because he knows jack shit about magic except maybe destruction. I haven't used like a single destruction spell yet. It's basically a wasted minor skill. But if you feel like it makes sense or whatever, or if you think like, yeah, they have an awesome quest line, you need to try that, you seriously need to, then I may consider it. But yeah, there is of course the issue of not having all skills at maximum, and you just cannot advance. For instance, Morris cannot advance very far in the ranks of the Mages Guild because I just don't have the skills, and the guild, you know, the way advancement works, you need to have done a specific number of jobs, of you know, accomplished missions, but you also need to meet a certain skill requirements. So for instance, you need 25 destruction skill and 15 of all other skills, something like that. And I only have destruction, so I wouldn't be able to advance much in magic.